Plus, this is a really good video too. I can always tell. Public interviews must be stopped. I agree. I agree. Fuck public interviews. Chat, if you don't know what public interview is, pretty much, pretty long story short, public interviews, you done probably seen them. Pretty much, it's a nigga walking around, he'll have a mic, and he'll ask, like, bitches, probably random questions, like, how many bodies you got? Or fucking, ask a motherfucker, gay son, thought daughter, fucking, oh, how freaky you is, what's the most freakiest shit you did? Like, they'll be asking the most randomest fucking questions to hoes and shit. And you really gonna see they ass, like, you really be seeing they ass in Miami's, or you'll catch they ass in the malls or some shit. You really be catching, well, you know, I call them motherfuckers mall YouTubers. That's why I call they ass mall YouTubers. Cause you really catch they ass in malls and shit. I'm telling y'all. And you gonna see this shit. Fuck them niggas, man. I hate, yo. I ain't gonna lie, black people, we gotta do better when it comes to content creation. We really do.
I'm not gonna lie, these public interviews must be stopped. Like, I feel like ever since the doors from lockdown
how many bodies you got?
Back up, these public interviews have come back in full force.
Would you have a threesome? Like, it could be any question.
TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, MySpace, everything.
Would y'all have a threesome with me? Like, I don't know.
I always see somebody with a mic walking up to somebody and shoving a mic down somebody's throat.
So you walk up to me and shove a mic in my face, I'll stuff in that bitch. You feel me? Somewhere on you.
Honestly insane. 5 years ago, public interviews were actually pretty big. You know, it started off pretty innocent with YouTubers like Smooth Geo basically going around his school and asking people trick questions.
Hell
and then
yeah.
From there, it just went to people asking freaky questions.
Told
I don't
you.
know where this
freaky ass
jump
questions
came from, where people went from asking trick questions to freaky questions. But
bring back the trick questions.
And this actually went on for a few years until the pandemic hit. Once the pandemic hit, you know, everyone was inside. Nobody was really outside. And like, how are you going to do a public interview inside your crib, you know? So yeah, public interviews really died down. But like I said, now since everything's opened back up and everyone's pretty much back outside, you know, pandemic has been over for a fat minute, public interviews are back and bigger than ever. And instead of it being in a longer form format, there are like public interviews in long form format still, but they've gotten pretty popular in a short form format. Now don't get me wrong, there are some pretty funny public interviews out there. Like one of my favorites right now are the public interviews where like the guys are kind of mean to the other person, but it always ends up being funny. Here's an example.
The question is, what's one of your biggest...
I'll fuck with this nigga. I know what this is. I've seen this nigga on my... I see this nigga on IG. This nigga funny as hell, folks.
Achievements you earned.
See, it's type of shit like this I like, because it's just genuinely funny. It ain't no weird, stupid shit.
One of my biggest achievements, I would say,
seen this one.
I was working in
I don't give a
manufacturing.
fuck.
Boring. Fuck y'all niggas.
Like, even though that was kind of messed up, you know, the man was literally about to pour his heart out. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty funny. Like, let's be real. Another type of public interview that I like are the ones where they'll like go up to somebody and they'll ask, if you could give your younger self advice, what would it be? And usually that other person that they're talking to always gives like the biggest wave of motivation ever.
And if you were to go back in time and have a conversation with your 20-year-old self when you were starting from zero, what's the best advice that you would give to your younger self?
The best advice I heard was, the world becomes a better place when a man plants seeds for the future generations for shade that he can never enjoy.
Like, those are pretty good. You also got the public interviews where they're like, yo, what do you do for a living? I feel like everyone's seen one of those videos, you know?
What do you do for a living? Okay.
But when I tell you, these public interviews are
starting to get out of hand.
Bro, tell me why. I'm at the gym the other day, you know, getting in a quick workout, just running on the treadmill. I look up and I see on the TV screen, there's this commercial in a public interview format.
What is the dumbest thing you've ever wasted money on?
I was paying for 2 Netflix accounts over like 3 years.
That's like $1,400,000. How'd you figure that out?
I saw an app that shows you all the monthly subscriptions you have and how much you're paying.
Like, if you don't get this fake ass commercial on with these Mr. Beast edits out of here, like, bruh, that is a paid actor. That is not no civilian on the street that you just went up and interviewed.
I've seen
like,
those
bro,
before.
the acting is literally worse than the acting on the Black and Orange website, bro. Like, these people got to get on. Look, I don't know who created this commercial, you know, but I'm gonna tell you right now, your target audience does not want these fat ass letter edits on a commercial. Look, I'm gonna be real. TV is for older people, you know. I don't really see
my grandma
a lot
still
of
watch
people,
TV and
or
shit.
at least a lot of the youth
It's not
watching
$1,400.
TV as much as
Yeah,
they
that
used
bitch
to,
is
you know?
dumb.
Growing up, I used to watch a lot of TV and also YouTube, but I can only imagine that kids are only really watching YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Netflix, Disney Plus nowadays. And when I imagine somebody watching TV, it's usually an older person, like a grandma or something.
Yeah, my
Bro,
grandma.
no random grandma is gonna buy Rocket Money because they seen that they threw some Mr. Beast edits in their commercial. I promise you, not even even a toddler would purchase this if they could. You know those memes of like those undercover police officers trying to fit in? That's kind of what this commercial feels like, bro. Like, it feels like a terrible attempt to fit in with the youth. It's honestly atrocious. But if you thought that that was bad, bro, it gets even worse, because the other day I was actually scrolling through Twitter, you know, getting in my daily scroll, and I saw this public interview pop up, you know. I was like, oh shoot,
I seen this.
Let me watch it, you know. Public interviews are pretty eye-catching.
That bitch titties literally was out, like her shit was,
of a woman asking people to stick their hands in their pants.
Yeah, and let her, I think letting him or her smell
and
it.
give her a smell check. Basically, touch their balls and let her sniff it.
Yeah, she asked Rich Homie Quan to do that. She said, put your hands in your balls and let me smell it. He mad at that's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's daughter that they raised for 18 years. That they carried in their motherfucking stomach for 9 months. Imagine going to the internet, see your daughter asking random ass niggas to sniff their balls, to rub their balls and let her smell it. Imagine that, chat.
So I'm here with today.
I seen this video.
The homie.
Rich Homie Quan in the building. Y'all know what it is. So my question for you today is, could you stick your hands in your pants and let me smell your balls?
Yeah, they would.
Go ahead, stick your hands, let me smell them.
Yo.
I want to see how it smells. Because you know, niggas be stinking. Okay, it smell good, y'all. Smell check. It smell good.
Like, this ain't a Manscaped ad. Why are we going around asking people to sniff their balls in public, bro? That is actually wild. And you know what? Actually, since we're asking questions, why did this man agree to that?
That's what I was just like, Quan, like, why would you... If a bitch came up to me with a mic, I don't give a how bad you told me to scratch my mouth and let you, bitch, I'm gonna look at you, I'm gonna stare at you like these, and I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna just look at your ass like, I'm gonna walk my ass away like, what? People are horny ass nigga. I don't give a fuck how horny you is, nigga. That is some... Ooh, that's some lame ass shit. I bet wish your bitch would come up to me and ask me some weird shit like that.
Like the fact that this man actually...
And bitches have asked me weirder. But that right there, come on, cool. Don't even...
Stuck his hand in his pants,
don't
you know,
like
rubbed
that.
his balls for like maybe a second or so,
Yo,
pulled his hand out, his crusty...
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Quan, that's bad. That's on the internet forever. Your kids is gonna see that. You really actually agreed to rub your balls on that. I know he on some kinky shit. I know he into some freak nasty shit just from him doing
all
that.
Hand out.
Because it's the fact he didn't even hesitate. He was just kind of like, okay. Like, it's not even like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, you really want me to do it? He just like, okay. Yo, look at that nigga Drake, whole ass. Like, yeah, that nigga Drake, a freaky deaky ass nigga. Star Crib niggas would throw it all the way to horny. I swear, horniness is the nigga's biggest fucking kryptonite of all time.
Up against her nose, and she just started sniffing that like a hound, bro. That is absolutely crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie, dudes will do anything when the baddies come around. Oh, you said you wanted me to put my hand in my pants so you could sniff my balls? Anything for you, my precious little queen.
Anything.
Like, what are we doing, bro? What has society even come to, dog? Can we also talk about what is this woman even wearing? This woman got on like 37 belts as a skirt. Don't get me wrong, A for creativity, but what the F even is that, bro? This is also blurred out, so you can't really see it, but she has like a belt on as a bra.
Yeah, her titties are like damn near out. Like, stop saying the video. If you know.
Which is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. I legit don't know what's worse. The question in this video or this woman's fit. I'm gonna definitely go with the question if I'm being real. Asking people to sniff their balls in public, that's kind of crazy. Another style of public interview that I think is pretty cringe are those obviously fake public interviews, like this one right here.
So how does it feel to have a sister that has an OF?
My friends always ask me if it's pink, but I don't really know what they mean by that.
Nani?
Do you know?
What?
Jesus Christ. Click the link in my bio. I can't.
Like, this content is edited for a child, but this woman's over here trying to promote her OnlyFans, which I think is just kind of weird. And why did this woman even have to drag her brother into this? Like, why are you over here asking your little brother if it's pink, bruh? I just know that this man be getting the meanest swirlies when he goes to school, all because of this. For y'all that don't know, this is actually the girl from the Mr. Beast Squid Game video. She was 06.
You fucking lying. You fucking lying. That is her too. You fucking lying.
And basically, after the Mr. Beast Squid Game vid, she basically started an OnlyFans.
I was running out of ideas.
I'm just gonna start no fans.
Yeah, she's now over here pimping her little brother for the OnlyFans subs. Like,
Oh,
pretty crazy.
shit.
And if you thought that that one was bad, here's another obviously fake public interview that's pretty cringe.
Backshots are missionary.
If you gonna look at me like
You
that.
niggas picked her and tracked her down, and now she's a millionaire. Wait, what the fuck is this?
Public interview that's pretty cringe.
Backshots are missionary.
If you gonna look at me like that, I'm gonna lay you down and I'm gonna eat it.
All night.
I'm gonna suck it. And then once you shaking and shit, I'm gonna keep sucking it. I don't care how sensitive it is. I promise. I'm really a munch for real.
Can I find out?
This is the single most cringiest thing I've ever seen. And brother, when I tell you, I used to watch Degrassi in high school. Not the old Degrassi, the new Degrassi. And this is more cringe than that. My guy is over here faking the corpse husband voice pack.
If you gonna look at me like that, I'm gonna lay you down and I'm gonna eat it.
I like eating things. Like eating food.
My guy is over here trying to deepen his voice like, yo, shawty, I'ma eat it. Like, bro, get on somewhere. My guy sounds like he has morning breath in the afternoon. Like, I just know that this man's breath is hot. And why is this man flicking his tongue out back and forth like he's some sort of Pokemon? That is absolutely disgusting. What do people expect when they post something like this? Like, do they expect everyone to go like, oh my gosh, they're so freaky, oh my gosh?
That's
you can
what
just
I'm
tell it's
saying,
fake,
like,
because
what's
there's no
like-
way that this public interview just started with both of them chest to chest, just talking freaky deaky to each other, bro. Like, what is this, dog? For the people out there that think like this video is real, go try this. Actually, I was gonna say go try this in public, but at the same time, if you do, you might like run off with a sexual assault charge or something. So do not try this, dog. Do not try this. What's funny is there's actually a parody of this where instead of asking backshots or missionary, they ask backshots or a good career.
Backshots or a good career? I will pass on the backshots. I want to focus on myself. I strive for a well-organized schedule that balances work and personal life, allowing me to focus on my career goals while maintaining a healthy lifestyle.
And I don't know why this one is just super funny, because this man is like flicking his tongue back and forth, yet he's talking about having a well-balanced schedule. But since we're talking about public interviews though, I feel like I should bring this up. There's actually this trend going on right now where people will go up in the street and ask women if they'd rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear.
Would you rather be
I've been hearing a lot about this fucking question. I think bitches been saying like a bear or some shit.
stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
Bear. Men are scary.
With a bear.
What I've heard about bears, they don't always attack you, right? Unless you like fuck with them. So maybe a bear.
Hey, shorty, I'm be real with you. No. If you were stuck in the forest with a bear, that nigga is eating you. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna eat you. Bears don't attack you unless you no. Bears attack you if they feel like attacking you. If they just feel like, who the fuck is you? Why are you in my territory? Get your bitch ass on. They just kill you. You should rather take your chance with a man, because at least you might fuck around and survive that. With a bear, you just not survive. There's nothing you can do. There's just, you know what? I'm not gonna get to none of that. 20% cap. They won't really go in there with a bear. They're just trying to make a stay. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I know charisma. I know that's all they doing. I know they're trying to say, oh, cause men, cause niggas is. So sure, you going with a bear. A bear. Sure, a bear. Like I said, folks, that bear is just gonna fucking eat you. If he feel like eating you, he just gonna fucking do that. You don't have to bother the nigga, look the nigga away. If he sees you, he gonna be like, oh, who the fuck is this? And he on your ass. Show goof ass on. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Depends what man, but probably a bear.
Oh, 100% a bear, which is like terrifying to say, but
Definitely a bear.
I'm not gonna lie, these answers are pretty baffling. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some creepy, weird dudes.
Right, for there's some weird, like, hey, Chris, we were just talking about, right, there's some weird ass, lame ass, right, creepy ass niggas. We know this, but shorty, if I was a woman, I would rather take my chance with a nigga than a fucking bell, because that, matter of fact, no, I can't even say it, because shorty, there's no chances with a bell. I have no chances with a fucking bell. At least with a nigga, I know he's a human. I could hurt this nigga. Like, Oh, okay, shorty. Whatever.
Dudes out there in the
It's your life.
You know, some creepy odd dudes. But I guarantee these women would never genuinely want to be alone in a forest with a literal bear. Like, you are not Khabib.
Shorty, imagine being in there with that big ass 1,000-pound ass. Like, imagine being there with that. And don't think just because they big they can't. Them motherfuckers could climb trees and they can run faster. What you doing? Fucking dumbass.
You are not fending yourself off from that bear. No man is going to do nearly as much damage as what that bear could possibly do to you. Like, they out here acting like they said, would you rather be stuck in a forest with Jeffrey Dahmer and R. Kelly?
Right, he just said a man. It could be any man in the world. It could be me. It could be a random nigga in this chat. It could be anybody. Just a regular. What if it's just a regular ass nigga? Oh, a bear. Okay, shorty. A woman could be the man, but you understand came with. That's what I'm saying, shorty. You know you can still probably beat that nigga ass, right? If he tries some weird shit with you, you have your chances are so much higher than with just a regular ass nigga. So outrunning the nigga, injuring the nigga any type of fucking way, but your ass would grab you.
Bear. Like, bro, they just said a man. Like, I don't know. I just found this kind of weird. Like, nobody said you were gonna.
That's the thing that I don't think nobody's people. If the nigga just knows people, he didn't say what type of nigga. He just said a man. Just a man. He didn't say, would you rather be enforced with this type of nigga? Or he just said, would you rather be enforced with a nigga or a bill? Oh, Bill, 100%. Oh, okay, sorry. Whatever you say.
With freaking Genghis Khan, dog. Like, I don't know. I just found the answers to that question really dumb. Like, do you see the size of these bears? Don't get me wrong. Like, bears do look pretty cute and cuddly, you know? When you
But don't let that shit fool you.
One giant dog. But I promise you, bears do damage. Bears are some of the scariest creatures out there.
Yes, they are.
One-on-one with a bear is an absolute death sentence. I promise you. But yeah, that's just like my 2 cents on public interviews. I don't know. I just felt like talking about public interviews in this video. I thought it would be pretty funny. Don't get me wrong. There are some good public interviews out there, like I said earlier. But at the same time, why are we sniffing people's balls in public? That is just absolutely odd behavior. And why are we also making these fake ass interviews? Like, come on, bruh. Like I said, that is a paid actor, bro. Like, you're not fooling nobody with that acting. But yeah, all that being said, it's gonna wrap up.
Sure, your ass will take your chance to get to Apex Predator.
If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys.
Good luck, Shorty, trying to get off that, trying to get that 1,000-pound ass animal off you. Good luck.
And I'm out.
Instead of just a regular ass nigga. But yeah. Hey man, your choice. Your life. Do what you gotta do. Phone the grave. Oh fuck, man. Dumb ass boy, chat. I don't know, man. Show your rap being so dumb ass boy. WV though.